Now, the interesting thing, when I start with this girl, she was born 2004.
Oh.
So how old is that girl? 21 years.
21 years.
21 years. So I asked her, what is that one goal that you feel you want to achieve? She went in and told me, Alfred, I've interacted a lot with young men of my age. And from the look of things, we don't seem to have husbands. I'm quoting what she said. Because of that, unlike what my mom did, waiting for dad to buy a house for the family, I want to buy one for myself. Because I cannot see a man who will fit in the shoes of, like my dad, to be that, like husband, who will be responsible enough to one day want to buy a house for me. I want to buy my own. There's a lady that I've served, a very respected lady in Kenya, and who was a former MD of Zamara Group, a lady called Losa. This lady introduced her friends to me. Ladies, that's one thing that I admire in ladies. When you have something good, you normally share with friends.
You share.
When men have
and influence
good things,
everyone.
They keep to themselves so they can make maximum. They think that you make more by keeping it. Ladies think they will make more if they work together with others. Rosa introduced a group of ladies to me, and there are 9 of them. They have a charmer, and I hosted them for dinner in a restaurant up here in Kilimani. And we had a good discussion around retirement investments. And of course, even other related money matters. And they all told me, Alfred, what you've taught us today is revolutionary, and we are going to take action. And may I confirm, a group of 9, so far, 4 of them have signed up their retirement investments. And even those that have not signed, and I'm meeting on Monday, I can see in the next 2 months, they all have done something. But now that's not the part that I really want to talk about. The one I want to talk about is that when we are done with the meeting, their chair ready told me, Alfred, this conversation that we have had with you today, I wish we could have with our children. Because our children are in their 20s and early 30s.
Yeah, I wanted to ask how old were the women in the group?
In fact, some of them are in the university. Some of them are in college. Last Saturday, I was privileged to have a group of 16 children of these ladies.
Can I ask how old the ladies are?
The ladies,
what's the age?
The ladies are, I think
bracket?
The youngest would be 45. 45. And the oldest of them is about 54.
I see.
Now, the children that they have put together, there are 15 of them. And I met them on Saturday. And the charity came. She sat in the training from the beginning to the end as I spoke to their children. And I was completely inspired that you now want this gospel to be cascaded to your children so that it can help them in their turnaround process. Because a lot of us got to know these things when we were adults. We got these things when we were way old. A lot of the people are knowing about personal investments when they're in the 40s, when they're 35.
True.
Some of the guys some of the young children, I realized they are in college. In fact, 2 of them are doing low degree in Strathmore. And I was so happy. You're talking to guys even before they get to the employment. Because that's the point they need to get some of these things. Believe it or not, again, after meeting 15 children, and with about 7 of them that are working, I have signed up 3 of those children. In fact, the latest being yesterday. But now, the girl that I met yesterday is doing a degree in nursing. And she has intentions to master the same in Germany later in the year. She's telling me that the plans that she has with the man, that she'll go to Germany in October to start her master's. Now, the interesting thing, when I start with this girl, she was born 2004.
Oh.
So how old is that girl? 21 years.
21 years.
21 years. I asked her. The girl is called Mombi. I asked Mombi, what is that one goal that you feel you want to achieve? She went in and told me, Alfred, I've interacted a lot with young men of my age. And from the look of things, we don't seem to have husbands. I'm quoting what she said. I've interacted with young men of my age. And from the look of things,
we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle to find husbands. I cannot see
husband material in the young people that I'm interacting with. Because of that, unlike what my mom did, waiting for dad to buy a house for the family, I want to buy one for myself. Because I cannot see a man who will fit in the shoes of my dad to be that, like husband, who will be responsible enough to one day want to buy a house for me. I want to buy my own. And for me to do that, I need the discipline from this point. that with the little money that I'm making, because the family has a business, and the girl told me, Alfred, my mom gives me an allowance of 30,000. I live at home. I don't have bills. The 30,000 shillings that I'm earning for my mom, I can comfortably afford to put 50% of that aside, and I live for the balance.
Wow.
That's what she told me. I want to comfortably put 50% of
and
that
this is
money.
the same mother who was in the Chama.
Can you imagine? What an inspiration. What an inspiration. That she's learning from the mother the importance of financial planning. And she feels this is the right time. In fact, she feels late. Now, the most ironical thing, a girl of 21 years feeling late, and I'm meeting ladies and men who are 50 and who are feeling young, who are feeling like it's too early to consider this gospel. The girl is 21 and feeling very late. I am meeting men and women who are 50 and feeling like they are too young and it's too early for them to make a decision. We met at Java Valley Arcade yesterday.
I'm inspired by her.
And I left that environment feeling nice, that great feeling, that you've changed the mindset of a young person. Rather than think about gadgets, rather than think about relationships that don't work, she's now thinking about, Alfred, do you think with my little savings of about 15,000 going forward, can I be able to put a fund that can one day buy me an apartment in Ikilimani or Lavington at a price of 8 million? That's what she asked me.
It's possible.
I was very inspired.
I'm inspired.